Here with Delaware head coach Martin Inglesby. Your comments on the game, Coach Inglesby, and we'll open up.
Well, they're a really good basketball team. I think their defense in the second half, really throughout the game, really bothered us. Thought they wore us down with their size and length. Only down 5. Felt pretty good heading in there at halftime, but we couldn't really get much going in the second half, and that's a testament to Northeastern and how hard they play and what they did against us on the defensive end. And tough night for us. Just thanked Anthony Mosley and Sky Johnson for everything that they meant to our program. It was a pleasure coaching those guys. We dealt with a lot of adversity this year, so proud of our guys for coming back and being resilient and keep battling. Yeah, I mean, I talked to both those guys about, it was a pleasure coaching them and to remember this feeling because I love the direction this program is going. I love the future with some of the young guys we have, and we want to use these experiences to help us grow and move forward. And those guys are really talented young guards in our league that have great chemistry together. And once we add Kevin Anderson and some other guys to the mix, we're building for the future, and those guys are going to be a big part of it, and I wanted them to just kind of thank them for the season and heads up and be positive and got to get back to work when we get back to campus. I mean, I just thank them. Anthony Mosley and I feel like we're attached at the hip from the minute I got the job because he was our only point guard out there, and as you guys know, our program and how we play, that position is an extension of me, and I expect a lot out of that position. And Anthony is a fearless guy. He plays hard. He really ran our team well, and I just want to thank those guys. They set a great example for the young guys, how you act and how you represent a basketball program. Told them it was a pleasure coaching them, and we'll talk to them and spend a little time when we get back to campus trying to help them moving forward. Well, zone has kind of been who we've been the last couple weeks, and I felt like they got into a pretty good rhythm against it, so we went man when we went down just to try to give them a different look, and Darian Bryant's size bothered him, but then they had some other guys step up, and he's a really talented player, lead guard, really runs their offense, and everything flows through him, so we wanted to try to work and bother him, and he did a good job of getting everybody else involved, and that's where we didn't do a good enough job, really. They shot the ball well from inside the arc. We held them to 6 of 20 from the three-point line, which was a key for us, so I'm happy with how we guarded the line, but they got a lot of easy stuff around the basket, some second chance points that really hurt us. Yeah, I mean, Eric's had a phenomenal season for us. He played really well down the stretch, played like one of the best big guys in our league, and I think yesterday was the best overall game he's played in his career since I've been at the University of Delaware. And, he gives us an inside-out presence. They did a good job taking away Ryan Allen, and for us, we needed to be able to score the basketball, and Osius, there's a reason he's a defensive player of the year. I thought really bothered him with his length. But Eric scored 10 points, pretty efficient on the offensive end. Ryan Daly scored it. We just needed a couple other guys to step up and score it to kind of help us overcome some of those lapses. And, not against a team like that, scoring 50 points, you're not going to beat them.
Yes, good? All right.
All right, thanks guys.